Welcome in humanity to another edition of TSAT, which stands for Truth, Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what, and P.F.E, which stands for Plan for Everything at All Times, no matter what, family. This is another Economics and Finance 101 for humanity. I just want you to listen, family. Pay close attention to what is being said and start living by it. And watch how it works in your benefit, family. This is not no get rich quick scheme, invest any money. This is all you right here. So I want you to listen in, family, and listen up.
The richest people I know look completely broke. Regular clothes, normal cars, nothing flashy.
Sound
You'd
about
walk
right.
past them on the street and assume they're just average.
Sound about right.
Meanwhile, the guy in the Gucci belt driving the leased BMW is 3 missed payments away from disaster.
Facts.
Today I'm showing you why looking poor is actually a wealth-building strategy.
Wealth-building
and why
strategy.
the obsession with looking rich is the exact thing keeping most people broke.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let me tell you about a study that changed how I think about money.
Let's listen.
Researchers wrote a book called The Millionaire Next Door. They interviewed thousands of actual millionaires to find out how they lived, and what they found shocked everyone. The average millionaire drives a Toyota, not a Mercedes, not a BMW, a Toyota, often bought used. The average millionaire wears a watch that costs less than $300. Some of them wear no watch at all.
Facts.
The average millionaire shops at normal stores, Target, Costco, sometimes Walmart. They clip coupons. They wait for sales. These are people with $1 million, $5 million, $10 million in net worth, and they look completely ordinary. You'd never guess they were wealthy. Meanwhile, you know who drives the flashiest cars and wears the most expensive clothes?
Who are they?
People trying to look rich. People
man,
who are
shoulda known.
usually broke.
Facts.
People spending money they don't have
All y'all
to
on social
impress
media.
people they don't like. This isn't a coincidence. Looking poor is
This is most people you see on all your social medias and out here in real life with their big houses and big cars and big debt. I digress.
how you get rich. Looking rich is how you stay poor. Let me explain why. Reason number 1. Looking rich is incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
Let's do some quick math on
Let's do
what
some
it
quick
costs
math. I
to
love
appear
math.
wealthy. Designer clothes. A few outfits that look the part. $5,000 to $10,000 easy. Nice watch. Something that says, I've made it. $5,000 to $50,000, depending on how deep you go. Luxury car. Gotta have the right car. $50,000 to $100,000. Or worse, you lease it, so you're paying forever with nothing to show for it. Nice apartment in the trendy area. An extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month just for the address. Dinners at fancy restaurants. Bottle service at clubs. Premium everything, so people
Premium
see
everything.
you living the life. Add it all up, and looking rich costs tens of thousands of dollars per year. Sometimes hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
That money has to come from somewhere, and usually it comes from the exact wealth you're supposed to be building.
Facts.
Every dollar spent on appearances is a dollar not invested, not compounding, not building your actual net worth. You're trading real wealth for the illusion of wealth.
Facts.
That's a terrible deal. Reason number 2, stealth wealth protects you. The moment people think you have money, everything changes, and not in good ways.
Factual.
Suddenly, distant relatives need help. Old friends have business opportunities. People you barely know ask for loans.
Factual.
Everyone's got a sob story and your number. Look rich and you become a target for scammers, for moochers, for anyone who wants what you have. But look ordinary. Nobody bothers you. Nobody asks for anything. Nobody assumes you can afford to help. You get to keep your money and your peace.
Factual.
Wealthy people know this. That's why they drive normal cars and live in normal neighborhoods. Not because they can't afford better, because invisibility is valuable.
Very
when
valuable.
nobody knows you have money, nobody tries to take it. Reason number 3, it kills lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is the silent killer of wealth.
Factual.
You make more, so you spend more. Your expenses grow to match your income, and you never get ahead.
Factual.
But here's the trigger for lifestyle inflation.
Let's hear it.
Caring what people think.
Caring what
wanting
people
to look
think.
successful. Needing external validation. When you let go of looking rich, you remove the trigger. You don't need the nice...
So when you love, respect, and honest to yourself, you don't care what other people think. Hey, man, sound like some of my superhero greats, man, that I speak of.
Your apartment because you're not trying to impress anyone. You don't need the luxury car because your ego isn't attached to what you drive.
Factual.
Looking poor isn't about deprivation. It's about freedom. Freedom from the pressure to upgrade. Freedom from the hamster wheel of keeping up appearances. Your lifestyle stays flat. Your income rises. The gap becomes wealth. Reason number 4. Real wealth is invisible anyway. You know what's funny about actual wealth? You can't see it. Stocks don't hang around your neck. Index funds don't sit in your driveway. Real estate portfolios don't fit on your wrist. The things that make you truly wealthy are completely invisible to the outside world.
Factual.
But the things that make you look wealthy are all visible. Cars, clothes, watches, houses, all depreciating or costing money while your actual wealth sits in boring, invisible accounts growing quietly.
Factual.
Rich is what you spend. Wealthy is what you keep. The guy with the Rolex might have $20,000 on his wrist and $200 in his bank account.
Factual.
The guy with the Timex might have a $50 watch and $2 million in index funds.
Factual.
You'd never know from looking, but one of them is actually wealthy and one is just cosplaying. Reason number 5, it filters your relationships. When you look rich, you attract people who like rich. They're drawn to what you have, what you can do for them, what your friendship signals about their status. These aren't real relationships. They're transactions dressed up as friendship. But when you look ordinary, you attract people who like you.
Factual.
Actually you. Your personality, your humor, your character. Things that have nothing to do with your bank account.
Factual.
The relationships you build when you look poor are the ones that last. They're real.
They're the real
They're
ones.
based on who you are, not what you own. That might be worth more than any amount of money. Reason number 6.
Factual.
It keeps you hungry. There's a weird psychological thing that happens when you start displaying wealth. You start feeling like you've arrived, made it, achieved success, and that feeling is dangerous.
Factual.
Because it makes you complacent. You stop grinding as hard. You stop being as careful with money. You start coasting. But when you look the same as you did when you were broke, your brain doesn't get that false signal. You still feel like you're building, still hungry, still climbing. The millionaires who keep building don't feel like millionaires. They feel like regular people who happen to have done well. That mindset keeps them going while the flashy spenders flame out. Looking poor keeps the chip on your shoulder, and that chip is valuable. Let me tell you about some famous examples. Warren Buffett is worth over $100 billion. He lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives a regular car. He eats at McDonald's. He looks like someone's grandpa, not one of the richest humans in history. Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt every day, drives modest cars, lives relatively simply for someone worth $100 billion plus. You'd walk past him and have no idea. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, drove an old pickup truck until he died. A man worth billions in a pickup truck. Because he understood that wealth is about what you keep, not what you show. Compare that to celebrities and athletes who went broke. MC Hammer made $30 million and went bankrupt, spending on mansions and entourages and looking the part. Nicolas Cage made $150 million and went broke. Castles, exotic cars, private islands, all gone. Mike Tyson earned $400 million in his career, went bankrupt. Tigers, mansions, entourages, all spent trying to look like what he thought rich should look like. The pattern is clear. The people obsessed with looking rich end up broke. The people who look ordinary end up wealthy. Now let me be clear about something. I'm not saying you can never buy nice things. I'm not saying you should dress in rags and drive a car that's falling apart. The point isn't to actually be poor. The point is to stop optimizing for appearances. Buy quality when it makes sense. Buy things you genuinely enjoy. Spend money on experiences that matter to you. But don't buy things to impress strangers. Don't upgrade your lifestyle just because you can. Don't let your spending be driven by what other people might think. That's the difference. Spending for yourself versus spending for an audience. Here's how to adopt the stealth wealth mindset. First, detach your ego from your possessions. Your car is transportation. Your clothes are fabric. Your watch tells time. They're not your identity. They're not your worth as a person. Let go of the emotional attachment to stuff. Second, stop following luxury content. Unfollow the influencers showing off wealth. Stop watching videos about expensive cars and watches. That content exists to make you feel inadequate, so you buy things. Remove the trigger. Third, find your enough. What do you actually need to be comfortable? What lifestyle genuinely makes you happy? Figure that out and stop upgrading past it.
Facts.
More stuff doesn't mean more happiness. Fourth, remember the goal. The goal isn't to look wealthy. The goal is to be wealthy, to have freedom, options, security. Those things don't require anyone else to know about them. Fifth, embrace being underestimated. There's power in people not knowing what you have.
There you go.
Let them assume you're ordinary. Let them underestimate you. Surprise them with what you can actually do when it matters. Here's the ultimate freedom. Not caring what anyone thinks about your money. Not needing to prove anything. Not needing validation from strangers. Not needing your net worth reflected in your possessions. Just quietly building. Quietly compounding. Quietly becoming wealthy while everyone else is loudly going broke, trying to look the part. The flashy people get attention. The quiet people get rich. You can have attention or you can have wealth. Very few people get both.
Hell no.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
Looking poor isn't about shame. It's about strategy.
Strategy.
It's about understanding that appearances cost money and invisibility is free.
Very free.
Every dollar you don't spend looking rich is a dollar that can actually make you rich.
In real time.
So drive the paid-off Toyota, wear the regular clothes, live in the normal neighborhood. Let people underestimate you. And 20 years from now, when you're actually wealthy, you can look however you want.
However you want.
But you probably won't change much. Because by then, you'll understand that looking rich was never the point.
Never ever the point.
Being rich was the point.
Always.
And you got there by not caring what anyone thought along the way. If this video freed you from the pressure to look wealthy, hit that subscribe button. I drop videos every day breaking down the psychology of money.
Facts, truth, and reality was spoken in this video. I'm out.